Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you? All right, let's start warming up. First, we will warm up with gentle starts. The purpose of warming up that we don't get hurt when we stretch or when we exercise. So let's get our body accustomed with deep breathing and moving all the muscles of our body. So breathe in through your nose and breathe out either through your nose or through your mouth. Slow breathing and deep breathing. Except there are few exercises we breathe in and out fast, but otherwise, you always should breathe slowly and breathe out and breathe in both slowly. Let's do some Vastrika. Vastrika is the fire breathing exercise. It's a short breath and quick breath. So we don't breathe deep, just quickly in and out. So we're gonna bounce the body up on the toes, just heels up and then breathe out. Breathe in as you go up, breathe out as you go down. It's a good lungs, not lungs, but upper part of your respiratory system can be clean, especially your nasal cavity. So now we are going to move your arms also. So you just either can do gently or you can go fast. So try without hurting yourself as fast as you can. We're going to do that for 100 times. Okay, so that will bring your heart rate slightly up. Now we're gonna go use your joints. So we are going to bring your right elbow towards your left knee and left knee towards your right elbow. So lift it up and twist to your right, to your left. And breathe out as you bring your knee up. So I'll give all the exercises easy version, and also you can follow as difficult version also. That might be easy for someone, might be difficult for others. So let's place your right foot out as you breathe in, and it's a great coordination exercise also. So inhale as you step out and exhale as you step in. So let's extend your arms from your shoulders. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Repeat this session, some exercises, good intense, and some of the exercises that can be done with anyone. All right. Now let's extend your one leg out. So we use we call extensor muscles to your right and then to your left. So let your arms go along with your leg. That will give you the balancing sense of your body on one foot. So kick out, kick in. Bring your whole body, so that way your mind knows that yes, you are using all the muscles or big group of muscles and balancing at the same times. These are easy and good warming up exercises. Let's try one more good exercise. Either you just get support from any part, any object, or if you don't, you just use one foot. So we're gonna kick in, forward, backwards, forward, backwards. Or you can just get support and kick. Your arm goes in opposite direction. So when you kick with your left leg, your right arm comes forward, like the way you walk. All right, let's do balancing and kick back and forth. You know, when you use your legs from your head, you work on your abdomen also. Abdominal muscles are actually fat, is the most persistent, most difficult fat to melt. Let's try one more time. So balance on your one foot, right one or left one, and then move your other leg, your arms from your shoulders. Other foot, the last one. So when your body is warmed up, then you don't need to worry what part of muscles you're using and how fast you're using, how intense you're using. But if you try to do suddenly, then you might hurt. All right, let's bring your feet apart. We're going to bring your arms also along with your shoulders and twist to your right, left. Breathe out. Breathe out as you twist. This is a great exercise for your shoulders, for your neck, your upper body, and your lower back also. Let's do same exercise, but this time we're going to use the same hand behind your back. So we need with this is called external rotation. We need to make our shoulders healthy. Breathe out. Breathe out. Look all the way to your right. Look all the way to your left. Your chin. Think about your chin getting close to your shoulder. That way, you keep your neck healthy. Definitely, you get instant benefit, but it's important to make your body healthy, to continuously keep exercising, so then your body gets conditioned. All right, let's make it slightly apart. We're gonna inhale, stretch your left arm up, and hold your breath in. Stretch all the way to your right. And now exhale. And you turn your head also towards an opposite direction. Inhale. Let's inhale. Raise your right arm up. Keep on inhaling. Stretch. And exhale. Inhale. Then bring your arm back. When you inhale and stretch, then your vertebrae, they stretch.
Yes, whosoever is that, can you mute yourself, please? There's a lot of background noise. And Shankar, can you mute yourself, please? Both of you.
Yeah. Please keep your mute your microphone. Let's inhale. Go towards your right. Exhale. Inhale. Stretch. Breathe out. And then
भैया आपको एडमिन पे करना पड़ेगा शायद इनको म्यूट ना because
okay, can you please mute if you are not muted? Let's do same exercise. Step your left foot over to your right. And then stretch your left arm. This is another great stretch of your lower back, your side waist. Inhale and come down. You're gonna do the same thing on the other side. Let's step your right foot over to your left. Inhale. Stretch. And then let's do your both arms. Inhale. Stretch your arms up from your shoulders. Towards your right. Exhale. Inhale. Go towards your left. We still hear some noise. Inhale. Out. Center. Back. And take your arms down. Big try. There's someone is not mute, so
I think it's BS भैया
बोल दो भैया एडमिट से कर लो ना
हाँ मैं एडमिन नहीं लॉगिन किया नहीं तो मैंने कर दिया होता
I don't see anyone.
No BS it's with the initials BS on the screen. If you can mute that person.
Okay. because you're not used to it. Sometimes you don't even know. All right, let's bring your feet apart now. This is another great exercise to stretch your hamstrings. And stretching hamstrings is very important for your lower back, for your knees. All right, feet apart, arms apart, parallel to your shoulders. Now see, your back is straight. So we need to keep the back straight. And then use your hip joints to go forward. So that way you're not going to be using your lower back. It's only your hip joints, so you stretch your hamstrings. So see how low you can go. And then touch your right toes, your left hand, left toes, your right hand. And twist your whole body. You want to look towards your upper hands. Breathe out. Go a little bit with the speed. Some of the posture we hold. Otherwise, majority of the posture we move. You can hold like 5 to 10 seconds, but if you keep on moving, then you have less chances to get hurt. And when you are really comfortable, you can hold. All right. Let's bring your hands down. This is a good way to measure that this exercise is working. See how far you can go down with your hands. Now we'll continue slightly different way, and then we'll come back. So let's extend your left hand forward, left arm, and right one behind. Let's change it. Right one forward, left one back. Let's go back and forth. One forward, one backward. You want to keep your knees as straight as possible. And let's go back again, your hands in the middle. And see if you have stretched, because this is, our muscles always are contracting. So we have to stretch them like a rubber. If we don't stretch, they don't stretch. Let's go with your both hands forward and then backwards. And let's place them back down again in the middle. Take your time to stretch your hamstrings. Have a patience to go through each exercise, not to rush. This is what another yoga teaching is, that you take your time, not to be stressful. Now let's place one hand down and other arm up. So we're going to take our time. You dedicate the time and live in that time, not to think about other things. That means be in the moment. So we're going to take our time to complete our exercises in an hour and a half. So we get anxiety attack because we don't live in our time. So we are spending our time to do yoga, and that's what you want to think. Don't think about breakfast. Don't think what you're going to do. Okay, now let's stretch your both hands forward. Walk your hands forward and bring your body backwards. So hips backwards, arms forwards. Bring your shoulders downwards. Let's try doing this by walking your hands more forward and then hips backwards. So that way you're gonna make your shoulders healthy. Let's walk your hands more forward and hips backwards. So that way your back is flat all the way from your hips to your head. Now stay here. We're gonna go with your body, whole body forward. And let's go back. We do this exercise in so many different positions. Let's go forward. And one more time, backwards. Now this time you go forward and go all the way forward. So you can drop your hips and your chest high. And when you want to go back, let's do that. Go back. Let's go forward. We'll do 3 times. Let's go back. And let's go forward. And this time, we're going to bring your knees down. And it feels good. It always feels good when you feel bad before you feel good. So in order to feel good, you have to feel bad. In order to feel easy, you have to feel difficult before you do feel easy. Let's go forward with your chest high, your hips down. Let's go backwards. Let's go forward. Same thing, the way we were doing it. Knees off the floor position. Let's go forward. And let's go back. When you go back, let's bring your elbows down. This is another great exercise for your neck, for your shoulders, for your lower back. So when you're here, let's bring your knees more apart, as far as you can. And gently see if you can bring your elbows out and your chest down. You don't have to try hard, just it's a passive movement. Passive movement means you make no effort. So gravity should pull you down. Bring your chest down and chin on back of your hand, back of your palm. Right, let's come back. So we are going to sit back by bringing one foot forward, one backwards, and gently go back, or in any position. You just want to go back. If it is difficult, you can have something in under your hips, any block, any cushion, so that it will be easy to sit. Let's go with your arms apart and lean towards your one side and your other arm up and turn your head upwards. And let's go to the other side, to your right side, left arm up, and your head up. Let's do it one more time, but slightly different variation. Hold down to your right thigh with your left hand, right arm up, and then lean towards your left. Look upwards, slightly sideways, sideways and up. And then to your other side. Let's bring your your left leg out. And this is again a great pose for your hamstrings. Keep your right one bent. And see if you can reach to your toes, or if you can reach down to your calf, ankle, or whole foot, and pull your toes towards you. So that will stretch your calf, that will stretch your Achilles. These are the, very strong tendon which attach your calf with your foot. If you don't stretch that, a lot of people get hurt if they suddenly have a deficiency in their body or any sudden movement. So we need to keep it strong and stretched. Let's do the same thing on the other side. And your left leg, stretch your right one. Point your toes towards you and gently go towards it as far as you can go. If you can't reach today, always think that you have something to work on. Life gets bored if you don't look forward to do something which you don't have. So that's what keeps the life exciting. Look forward to do something what you are not doing. So let's go forward, hold down to your toes, pull down. All right, let's try both legs out. So it's depending upon your body, how far they can go apart. But again, if you're not able to do it on the floor, have a cushion under your hips. The aim is to keep your knees straight and feet apart so you can move your hips slightly forward and upper body straight. Let's bring your left hand forward and right one backwards. Let's switch, right one forward, left one back. Breathe out. So here, you don't just stop and see, just do it. When you do it, you will be able to do anything. The majority of the people think that they're not successful because they think, but they don't act. You might be intelligent, but not successful. But if you're a hard worker, if you keep on making effort, definitely you will be successful. All right, let's try both hands forward. So that's why try. Everything starts from your body. Forward, 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 and forward. Okay, let's bring your feet together, the soles together, hold down to your feet. Let's go to your right, roll to your left, right and left. Okay, let's do one more great exercise for hip joints. So what we'll do, hold down to your foot, your right foot in your left hand and your knee in your right hand. And lift your leg up and then move sideways. So that will make your hip joint flexible. In old age, if we don't have a strong thigh muscles, strong lower back, we may hurt our joint, which is the joint right here. Then we go for surgery. So these are very common surgeries, your knee surgery, your hip surgery, your lower back surgery. Let's prevent all of them by making the body strong and flexible.
Bhaiya, I have a question.
Hmm.
My left knee is like kind of troubling me for like past, it's almost like a month now.
Okay.
And I've been doing some exercises. Sometimes I go to gym, sometimes do yoga. So whatever stretches we are doing now, it's like still like I'm like feeling little pain. So that's okay.
Well, if it is pain, pain can be defined in different ways.
Mhm.
If it's really painful, then you should not do. If it is just a slight pain and feels good also at the same times, do
Mhm.
it.
Like I can feel a lot of stretch, but yes, my left knee is comparatively more painful than the right one.
That's okay. I mean, if you compare that,
Uh-huh.
think about just individual knee. If it is pain,
Mm-hmm.
then you should not do it. If it's slightly pain, feel the stretch, but it feels good too,
Uh-huh.
do it.
Okay.
That's
Okay.
how you define in any exercise.
Okay. Thank you, Bhaiya.
All right. Okay, now let's hold down to, I hope you did on both sides, this exercise, what we were doing. This one, the right one, and then you do it the left side. Now we're gonna do is hold down to your left foot in your left hand. And I'll show you to do it in easy way. And then stretch it forward. See if you're able to stretch your knee. And then move in and out. However, here, if you're not able to do it, just lean backwards on your forearm, on your right forearm. Then it becomes slightly easy. One more thing you want to keep in mind, your hip. So keep it forward, even though you are pulling your foot downwards, but don't pull your hip forward, backwards. Keep it forward. So that means you're stretching here, not putting any pressure on your hip. So that's what you need to keep in mind. Very important point to keep in your mind. Let's do the same thing with your right foot. So think if you are pushing your hip backwards or keeping it forward. So define that. So want to keep it forward, and then you go in and out. You know, when we don't stretch our hip, there can be one leg longer than the other one. So that's why we need to keep your hips also flexible. Okay, let's do both legs. Go down to both feet and try to go in and out. Let's go with your knees apart, and let's put your hands forward. Let's go onto your hips, and let's bring your whole body up, your arms up. So it's balancing on legs, and then come down. See if you are able to do it again. Hands forward, hips up, your arms up, balance it. And then come down. Let's do it one more time. Go forward, the hips up. Now your body knows, your mind knows what you need to do. Each time you do, it should be easier. Let's go down. Okay, now let's try without the help, or just a little help. Go up, come down. Go up, come down. Go up. Inhale, exhale. Inhale. All right, now let's go back up again. And we want to bring your feet backwards. Now let's bring your left leg out and make it straight. Let's stretch your right arm up and then slide. So you want to keep your lower shoulder forward, not backwards. Let it be forward. And then, because we want to stretch sideways, not back. Let's go upwards and gently go gently towards your left side. Right here, let's lean on your right hand, left arm up, and lift your left leg. Now bring your left foot forward and touch your hand. Go backwards, forward, backwards, forward, backwards, forward. Stretch, stretch backwards, go forward, stretch backwards and forward. So this is a great, your whole flexor muscle and lower back exercise. Let's stretch your right leg, right hand on towards your right leg, left arm up, good stretch. Your lower back, your knee, your shoulder, they all go together. We cannot isolate your one part of body from other. Let's lean on to your left hand, right arm up, right leg up. Now let's bring your hand and foot together and kick backwards. You want to kick your arm backwards and your heel backwards. Kick forward, backward. It's literally a kick. And then all right, since you're here, let's turn sideways. We're gonna be on your knees and on your palms, and then go backwards, your hips, or towards your heels, and then come forward. Again, we already did this exercise, but you can always do this exercise at any time and as many as times you like, because it's a great exercise for your lower back, for upper back, for shoulders. Now, let's go back. Put your toes down. So let's keep your shoulders backwards in this position. The toes are down. Now we're going to lift your your knees up so your hips go all the way up. So let's bring your knees off the floor. And one knee bent, other knee straight. Let's switch. So bring your one heel down, other heel up by bending the knee. Your other heel down by stretching your knee. So this is another great exercise for your knees, for your calves. So do this exercise for your knees. You will feel much better. Okay, let's bring your both heels down. Come with your body forward. This is called plank. And now, let's go forward with your hips down and chest up. Once you're here, let's place your knees down and bring your body down. Your chest down, your abdomen down. Okay, let's go up. Your chest up. Your knees up. Let's go all the way back. Again, let's repeat it. So I'm showing it easy way. Body forward into plank. So get used to a plank. And then drop your hips down, your chest high, your knees down. You can even make your feet flat and then go all the way down. with your chest and abdomen. Let's go up. Toes down, knees up, whole body backwards. Whole body forward into plank. Your hips down, your chest up. This is called upwards dog. Now knees down, feet flat, and your chest all the way down. So always do some exercises which are challenging. Let's go up. If you are not used to challenges, get used to it. Knees up. Let's go up all the way. Forward, hips down, chest down. Okay, let's stay down here. Bring your arms forward. So one hand on top of other. Your chin down on back of your hands. So let's inhale and hold the breath in. And lift your right leg from your hip. And down. Ensure you hold your breath in. Inhale and hold it. Lift your left leg. Breathe out. Let's extend your arms forward. Let's inhale and lift your right leg and left arm. So arm from your shoulder. Exhale and come in. Let's do the same thing with the left leg from your hip, right arm from your shoulder. Come down. So now let's try lifting up your both arms and both legs. Inhale and go up. Exhale and come down. Okay, we're going to do this exercise again. But when you go up and hold it, roll side to side. But must have your breath in. So that will give you some cushion to move sideways. To your right. You can exhale when you are on your side, but inhale when you go over your abdomen. Let's place your hands under your shoulders. Lift your chest up. And we're going to go bring your hips all the way back. This is called child pose. So stretch your lower back, the middle back. So stay in this position. Walk your hands towards your left. So you feel the stretch in your right side. Let's walk in the middle. Your right hand all the way to your right. And then left hand goes along with it. And then come in. So what we will do again, go forward and stay in the middle on your palms and onto your knees. Stretch your left leg from your hip. Stretch your right arm from your shoulder. Now let's bring your elbow and knee together. Knee forward, elbow towards your knee, and then stretch. 5 times. 2. Breathe out. 3. 4. And 5. Okay, let's place this one down. Stretch your right one. Lift your leg up. Left arm. Let's bring them together. Stretch. Together. 2. Breathe out as you go in. 3. 4. And 5. Okay. Another great exercise for your lower back. So keep your knee bent, lift your knee up. Bring your knee forward, back down. Again, backwards to your side, forward, down. Let's do it 5 times. 3, 4, and 5. Please remember, when you bring your knee outside, turn it upwards. Let's do the same thing with your right knee. Lift it up, turn upwards, bring it forward, inside, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're going to switch the direction this time. Your left knee forward, your side, backwards, back in the middle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's easy but very effective exercise. Let's do the same thing. Your left, right knee, lean on your left, right knee forwards, upwards, backwards, back in the middle. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Let's go backwards into child pose. Stretch your back. The more you move your lower back, better it gets in all different directions. And less you move, worse it gets. So it's a vicious cycle. Okay, we're gonna go into downward dog. Stretch your right knee, stretch your left knee, go back. Now walk your hands towards your feet. Let's walk. Right one, left one, right one, left one, and hold it here. Hold your hands in front of your feet, on your feet, on your shins, anywhere. Now let's walk your hands forward again. Right hand, left hand, keep on walking into downward dog, come into plank, upward dog. Let's go again, downward dog, walk your hands towards your feet. This will give good circulation of your blood into your face, into your head. Okay, we're gonna walk again forward. Your hands, keep your knees as straight as possible. Keep on walking into downward dog, forward into plank, upward dog. Let's go back again. One more time. Walk your hands. First time, you may not be able to get it, but second time you start getting it. Third time, you get it. Okay, let's go forward again. All the way your hands, hips backwards, the body forward, upward dog, knees down. Let's go into child pose. Okay, this time we are going to be walking your feet forward instead of your hands backwards. So hips backwards, toes down, knees off the floor. Now let's walk your feet forward. Right one, left one, right one, left one, right one, left one. Hold it here. Let your hamstring be stretched all the way from your hips down to your knees. Let's walk your feet backwards. Go into downward dog. Come forward into plank. Drop your hips down. Your chest up. Go into plank. Downward dog. Let's walk your feet forward. The way you walk your hands backwards. Hold it. We are making our lower back healthy, our knees healthy, our shoulders strong, and also our mind is getting to know the coordination. Let's walk your feet backwards. You need to sharpen up your memory, get your body coordinated. Let's go forward. Upward dog. Downward dog. One more time. Feet forward. I'm sorry. Yes. Feet forward. Hold it here. Let's walk your feet backwards. Forward into plank. Upward dog. Knees down. Child pose. You know, when you work with coordinating your body, different muscles at the same times, you sharpen up your memory. You have less chances of getting dementia later in your life. So it's important to keep your body coordinated with all the muscles. That's how your mind to get practice. Yes, you need to move in this direction, in that direction. All right. So this time, what we're going to do, before we do next one, let's go on your side. So your lower arm is along with your body. Your legs are straight. Your upper arm over your head. Make sure you're touching your fingers. And make sure that your elbow is as straight as possible. Now we're gonna lift your left leg and touch your hand with your left leg. And then down. Lift it up. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, we're gonna lift your both legs this time. Lift them up, touch. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So this way, your side waist gets strong because these are the muscles we need to make them strong. Not only the front part of the abdomen, but the side one also. Okay, now let's bring your left leg forward and touch it. And then again, like we were doing in other position and on our knees, kick forward, kick backwards, kick forward, 2, 3, 4, and 5. You know, doing these exercises, there's no way you will have any lower back problem. Let's go to your other side. On that side, the lower arm along with your body, upper arm over your head. That's your foot with your right hand. Make sure you touch your fingers over your head. 1. Let's go for 2, 3, 4, and 5. Let's go with your both legs up. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now let's kick forward your upper foot, and then arm goes backwards and foot also goes backwards. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. All right, great. Let's sit up. Let's put your feet together, the knees apart, and let's roll side to side. Should be able to feel now much better when you were sitting early. Okay, we're gonna go, let's cross your legs. We're going to stand up in different way. Let's place your hands forward, your feet apart, your one knee straight, your other knee straight. Walk your hands. Okay, here. See, without getting out of control, walk your feet outwards and bring your shoulders down. So you can place your forearms down and head as low as possible. Hold it for a few seconds, about 10 seconds. And let's come up onto your hands. Let's walk your feet closer. Your toes in, then your heels in. Your toes, your heels. Your toes, your heels. Toes, your heels. Good. One coming. Closer and closer. You're gonna bend your knees. Bring your hips down. Keep your knees backwards. And then gently roll up your body. And extend your arms apart. Go all the way up on your toes. Stretch your arms. And then come down. Okay, great workout. Let's do some squats for your knees. So we will do is bring your heels together and toes slightly apart. Hold down to your earlobes in opposite hands. Let's go down with your hips and then come up. Down and up. So think about that you're sitting, you're gonna touch your hips on the chair. You have a chair behind you. So don't bring your knees forward. You want to exercise for your thighs to get stronger. So your knees can get stronger. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. See how many you can do. You don't push too hard, but you don't keep it easy either. So you have to find balance in the middle. Not too hard, not too easy. For T, let's go for 10 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. If you can do like a 3 to 5 minutes squats, you will see that you are going to get good cardiovascular exercise sitting, just inside your home. You are building up your endurance. Okay, let's bring your feet apart, arms apart. Let's turn your feet to your left. We're going to bring your back hand behind your thigh and left arm up, left hand up, and look towards your hand and extend it upwards and backwards. Two things, upwards and backwards. Now let's touch your left foot or bring it in front of your, inside your foot, your left hand, or you can reach as far as you can reach down and right arm up. Now you want to leverage your hand to twist. So you want to bring your chest as much as forward, as much as possible. And let's come back. Let's go up again, same way. Extend upwards and backwards. Let's go forward and down, right arm up. So it's a great exercise for your shoulders also. Let's go up. Let's do it one more time. Down and then up. Look upwards towards your upper hand. And then come back. When you use your neck along with your upper body muscles, your neck gets stronger and flexible. Let's go towards your right side. Feet to your right. Left hand behind. Right arm up. Look up. Stretch upwards and backwards. Make your body long. Let's go forward. And then down. When you get old, you get shorter. Let's go up. Because your muscles get weak, your vertebrae get shorter. But if you keep on exercising, let's go forward and then down, you will prolong this process of life. You want to keep yourself long, tall. Let's go up and strong at the same time. Strength will not keep your body long, tall, but stretching will do it. But if your muscles are not strong, then stretching by itself is not enough. Okay, let's do one balancing pose. Bring your feet closer and see if you are able to hold your foot, opposite foot in your hand and point your knee downwards. So either if you do for a second or a few seconds or for a minute, but try without any support. Because when your body knows that you're going to take support, I don't know if you'll be able to balance. So try with no support. All right, let's try the other foot. Hold it. Other arm up. And then down. Let's do, since Sujata mentioned about the knee, let's do another great exercise to strengthen your knee. So what you're going to do, step right foot forward. So here, either you can get support or try without any support. So bend your front knee. So now our focus is on your back knee. Bend your knee and then come up. Bend it and then stretch. Bend your back knee, stretch. Bend, stretch. You don't have to go all the way down. As far as you can go comfortably. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, let's do the same thing with your other knee. Step forward. So have a good gap between your feet. Because again, when you bend your back knee, it should not be going beyond your hip. So think about your hip. Knee should be aligned with your hip. So widen up your knees, your feet. Let's go down, come up. 1, 2, 3. Focus it on your back foot, back knee. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So you stretch all the way from your hip, your pelvis, down to your knee muscles. So that's how you make your knee healthy. And you should feel immediately that you feel your knee much better. Okay, let's do one good cardiovascular exercise and strengthening. So what you're going to do, make your feet apart, put your hand down, left hand, right arm up, bring your feet together. Feet apart, bend your knees, this time right hand down. Come forward, bring together. All right, let's do it. Fast, fast. All right, good. Keep on doing. Some of you can do, bring your feet together at the same times, or you can bring your one foot at a time. But make sure you bend your knees. Bring your hips down. Let's go for 10 of these. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. So this is good coordination, cardiovascular, and strengthening all together. So let's do one more thing similar. Your feet apart. You're going to bounce. Don't lift your toes off the floor. Just quick stretch, quick jerky movement on your ankles and on your knees. So let's go up and then bend your knees. Lift your hips backwards. Let's go up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So the jerky movement from your knees and ankles are great exercises to make your knees healthy. Let's do one more balancing pose. Hold on to your right foot and your left hand, but this time behind your hip. And your other arm goes up. So it's a great stretch of your quads. There are 4 muscles in your thigh. You need to make them strong and stretched to make our knee healthy. So there are 2 things we need to do to make our knees healthy. Our quads strong and stretched, and the calf muscles stretched also. Okay, let's do a little bit more abdominal exercise. Go onto your edge of your mat. Let's inhale, go up with your arms. Bring your arms apart. Let's bring hands in front of your toes. Hold down to your ankles. Hands in front of your toes. Let's go up. Let's starting from your lower back. Let's go forward as you breathe out. This time hold your opposite ankles. Hands in front of your toes. Let's inhale, go up. Exhale and come down. One more time, hold on to your opposite ankles. Now hold on to your ankles from behind. So you'll even have a greater stretch of your hamstrings. Hands in front of your toes. Let's walk your hands forward into downward dog. And let's bring your body forward into plank. And we're going to hold the plank. Let's hold it for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Your knees down. Let's go into child pose. Okay, we're going to hold now. Here we call it low plank. Bring your forearms down. Stretch your right knee. Stretch your left knee. And then hold it for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. There are a few things you want to keep in your mind that when you hold your plank, keep your shoulders downwards and your chest upwards. Second, your concentration is that your back is flat. So that means your abdomen is being pulled upwards. So that will keep your body position correct. Let's try doing it. Again, the high plank. So you're on knees, and knees are parallel to your hips. And from here, you don't move your upper body. Just stretch your right knee, stretch your left knee. Your abdomen is being pulled up. Your chest is being pulled up. Hold it for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Knees down, child pose. Come forward into low plank, elbows down, right knee straight, left knee straight. Your abdomen, your chest is being pulled upwards. Hold it for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So it's about 10 seconds you hold. But we do some other variations of it and try to hold for more than a minute. Okay, let's lie down on your back. Knees to your chest. With a good lower back, abdomen, and your hamstring exercise. Stretch your both legs up. Bring your whole body up. Hold down to your one leg in your both hands. Bring other leg just slightly off the floor. So what you will do here, pull this leg towards you. Let's pull it 1, 2, 3, and 4. Let's switch your legs. Hold down to your right one. Pull it 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. It's a great exercise for knees, abdomen, hamstrings, lower back. Let's do the other one. 1, 2, and 3. The right one. 1, 2, and 3. Left one. 1 and 2. Right one. 1 and 2. Then right one. 1. Left one. Then right one. 1. Let's go for alternate. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Backs down. Put your feet, your soles together, and drop your knees out. The stronger the abdomen, stronger the lower back. They go together. Okay. Now let's bring your knees to your chest. Your upper body all the way up. Your legs straight. Arms apart. Right leg down. Now we're going to bring your left leg towards your right hand. See how far you can go. And come up. Switch your legs. Both legs straight, stay off the floor all the time. Try your best. Let's bring your right one towards the left. Keep your head in the middle. Let's go on the other side. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Your soles together, your knees apart. Let's take deep breath from your abdomen. Okay. Now let's bring your knees together. And drop your knees towards your right side. Keep your shoulders down. Bring your knees upwards. Right hand behind your skull. Lift your body up. Left arm on the floor. Let's go down. Go up 1, up 2, up 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Let's bring your knees in the middle. Drop them towards your left side. Bring your knees upwards. Left hand behind your skull. Keep your right arm on the floor behind your back. Let's lift your upper body. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So that gives a good stretch to your lower back. Let's bring your feet next to your hips. Let's inhale, bring your arms up and hips up. Let your arms go behind your shoulders. Breathe out and come down. Let's go up, inhale, exhale. In, breathe out. Keep your knees bent. Let's place one hand onto your abdomen, other hand onto your chest. And inhale into your abdomen. And feel that your left hand, the hand you have on your abdomen, goes up, not your hand onto your chest, only the abdomen. Three times. And now let's do 3 times breathing from your chest. So your abdomen should not go up, only the chest. Now let's inhale into your shoulders. So your abdomen and your chest should not expand, or they expand just a little, but shoulder are the one expand the most. Now let's do yogic breathing. Let your abdomen expand, let your chest expand, let your shoulders expand. All 3 in that sequence. The sequence is very important. Your abdomen, your chest, your shoulders. And when you empty, start emptying from top down. And when you fill in, fill from down to top. Let's do one more thing. Let's put your soles together, drop your knees out. We're going to put your back of palms together and turn your fingers downwards and bring them just outside of your belly button and slightly below. So right side, downside, right down, downwards of your belly button. So gently press it and then rotate it outwards as clockwise. 5 times that spot. Now move exactly towards your right side. And let's do the same thing. Gently press down and move 5 times clockwise, rotate it. And then slightly upwards. Still we're on the right side, upwards. And then slightly towards your left. Start moving towards your left. Adjacent to that. Keep on moving, same way. You're gonna go towards your left. You're crossing towards your left.
But yeah, I have a question here
Yeah,
for this, because this is very like precision exercise. So when I understood the right part, like from the navel, we go like a little bit after like right side. So we are going around the navel.
yes, that is
Okay.
correct. Yes,
Okay, that's what I want to understand.
that is we call the your colon, your large intestines. So we want to massage that. So we want to go, that goes along because ascending colon, which goes upwards, then it crosses, which is called transverse towards the left, then it descends downwards. So we want to follow that path. So we want to make the whole your large intestines active. So when you massage, we call those waves. It gets activated, so it gets more waves in it. So anything is there will move. And also, it's a good diagnosis as well. If it is too hard, you feel nothing, then you need something to work on. If it is too sensitive, painful, then definitely you need to take that in consideration. I'm not saying there's something wrong, but it should be all same all around. Some of the spots should not be sensitive, or as compared to other spots should not be stiff. Otherwise, you can do always cleansing. That will be helpful. Okay, let's go in sitting positions. Go sideways, and then you sit up. So there are more exercises we do for abdomen. The abdomen part in yoga is one of the most important part to make your whole body healthy. So we'll do more exercises next time. We call Agnisar, Sahaj Agnisar, and then we do Udyan Bandh. We do Nyoli, and then we do a lot of cleansing in yoga, Hatha Yoga. Let's do the last one. The Anulom Vilom. Place your first two fingers of your right hand, middle of your eyebrows, close your right nostril, slowly inhale to your left, and then exhale to your right, and then you're going to inhale to your right and exhale to your left. So whenever you change from left to right or right to left, retain in the middle for a few seconds. That means hold. So inhale to your left, then hold it, then let it go through your right, and all the way out. Then inhale through the same nostril, you exhale, and before you exhale, retain it, hold it. Let's chant Om for 3 times. So the first Om is going to be in the middle tone. The second Om is going to be in high tone. And the third one is going to be in low tone. So let's take a deep breath. Om. Oh. Thank you. And namaste. Enjoy your weekend. Take easy, especially next few hours. Just relax. Take nice bath, get massage, and just for yourself. This time is only for yourself, nothing else. And then after you can do anything. All right, see you next week.
Thank you, Bhaiya,
Thank
for
you
very
so
nice
much.
touches.
Okay.
Thank you for the knee and thank you for breathing also was very good, Bhaiya.
All right, great. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you. Have a nice weekend.
Okay, you too. Bye.
Bye,
Bye.
everyone.
Thank you, Devji.
Okay.